Romance isn't dead, passion is. People keep saying that romance is dead, but I don't think that's true. Romance isn't dead. What dead is, it's passion. When passion disappears, romance becomes impossible. Today, romance can often be reduced to grand gestures like giving flowers, going on fancy dates, giving love letters, saying good morning every day. Those things can be romantic, but they aren't what creates romance. Romance begins much earlier. It begins with the ability to be present, to notice, to admire, to care. Without that, even the most beautiful relationship starts to feel ordinary. Passion isn't just about love. When I say passion, I'm not talking about intense emotions. I'm talking about being fully engaged with life, being curious, paying attention, finding beauty in ordinary moments. Someone who has lost passion for life will eventually lose passion in their relationships too, because relationships don't exist separately from who you are. You bring your inner world to them, you bring your inner personality to them. If you don't fall in love with yourself, you will not fall in love with any other person truly. If you don't truly love yourself, you will not truly love any other person out there on earth. Why we are losing it? We are constantly distracted, always consuming, always moving on to next thing. We scroll through moments instead of living them. Everything is fast, so even people become something to consume. You are just consuming that person. You're not really paying attention, right? You cannot discover someone without paying attention to them, right? There can be no intimacy without curiosity. There can be no romance without intimacy. There can be no romance without paying attention, right? You know what I think real romance looks like? It isn't perfection. Romance isn't perfection. It is remembering small things, listening without checking your phone, making time without being asked to make time for it, looking at someone as if you're still interested in knowing them. Romance survives on attention. Romance survives on paying attention, because attention is the purest form of love there is. Maybe romance isn't disappearing. Maybe you are just becoming less present, less curious, less patient, right? If passion can return to the way you live, you can return to the way you love, right? Romance isn't dead. It has simply been waiting for people to pay attention, right? I think that's my piece on why romance is dead. But one more thing I like to add in it is people are afraid of being vulnerable, right? A lot of people want to be romantic, but they are afraid of being vulnerable. They are afraid of being perceived. They are afraid of letting their inner being out. That's why you feel so less romantic, because you are less in connect with yourself. You are less in connect with yourself. You are just constantly judging yourself instead of being who you truly are, right? So I don't think, right, how you can return to being romantic, to being intimate, is just paying attention, is just being present in the present moment, is being in the moment. I think noticing someone's flaw is the most romantic thing you can do out there, right? Noticing, accepting, and just accepting their flaws, just accepting the way they are is the most romantic thing you can do. Right? It doesn't have to be limited to grand gestures. It doesn't have to be fancy dates. Just you being vulnerable with someone is romantic enough. Right? I think that's my piece on why romance is dead. I think it's an interesting topic, but I think I should speak more about it in future videos. Right? I think it's a very interesting topic to speak about, but I think my storage is running out. I think I should probably go. So God bless y'all. It's a third. Peace out.